Peace. What's good, y'all? It's your brother God Science up in here once again. Shout out, special salute to the few that do watch the videos and subscribe. Really appreciate y'all. True indeed. As I wait for some food here, I'm gonna talk about a video that I was sent, a couple of videos, which is kind of old in the YouTube world, but we all know Willie D and Faison Love going in on Stephen A. Smith, and you know, somebody actually wanted to know what I thought about it. You believe that? Yeah, me and my small channel. Somebody actually want to know what I believe, what I think. It's crazy. Feels good though. But this is what I think. I really don't care because I don't expect anything less from Stephen A. Smith, man. He's showed us constantly who he is. He's a company man. Like Corey said, all right, you're a boy for your network. Is anything wrong with that? If you want to play that role, play that role. The stuff you said about Will Smith, it was just like, really? Now it's O.J. Simpson. We all know what O.J. Simpson. I was alive at that time. I remember when when we were watching it on TV and the Bronco was going down the street. The whole trial. It was like the first trial that I ever watched all through. And I was in New York at that time, and I remember that. And it had the whole nation polarized. You had one people on the other side, and I'm gonna explain why. And he was found not guilty by the great Johnnie Cochran. All right. Of course, they got him in other ways. You know what I'm saying? But he was found not guilty. The law is the law. You see, this is what I don't like with the double standard stuff. If you have another culture that goes through it and they come out not guilty, you know, or leave him alone. He went in court. He went through the justice system, and the justice system works, and they found him not guilty. But when it comes to us, it's a double standard. You know what I'm saying? Why he was found not guilty by a jury of his peers. Y'all love to kick that, but when it comes to OJ, y'all don't like that. Why? We all know why. I don't have to say it. But anyway, what Stephen A. doesn't understand, we know OJ never used to mess with black folks and stuff like that. We know OJ thought he wasn't. I mean, Jay-Z even dropped it in his, like Stephen A. said. But what he doesn't understand is that OJ represented something. What did he represent? God Science? He represented years, decades, centuries of black men being screwed, being thrown in that hellhole, being set up by crooked cops, crooked judges, racist judges. You walk into a courtroom or you walk into a police station and you have words like integrity. Words like integrity, equality. Really? Now, I'm not saying every person in that, not every person. We know it can't be like that. We live in a universe of polarity. All right? There's always an exception to the rule. But for the majority, please. But anyway, years of people being thrown in that prison, getting unfair trials, having an all-white jury. Like they're supposed to get a fair trial out of that. We see what's going on with Young Thug right now. The whole thing is a circus. You got the judge, like he's like, I even showed a video like they're doing like code like signs with the prosecution. It's like, what? So how is that man supposed to get a fair trial? So OJ represents someone that beat that system, that smacked that system in his face. Now, do I believe if OJ did it? Honestly, I don't know. All right? I really don't know. I don't think he has, if I had to lean some way, but I could be wrong. None of us was there. He got found not guilty. And a lot of people were happy he got not guilty because, I mean, a couple years before that, you had Rodney King getting his butt whipped right on TV. And these cops going to court, the law, right? That's supposed to work justice, serve justice, and not guilty. So you have to understand that's what he represented. So just for that, he deserves a shout out and condolences to his family, people who loved him. He's a human being still that died. You know what I'm saying? So he has a right to be mentioned. Nobody's doing a whole damn 30-minute speech and everything. You know, that's how Stephen A is acting, like they did a whole hour on him. Come on, man. But you're so easy to forgive when it's somebody else that doesn't look like you. That's my question. And how can you hate that? How can you be like that? For money? Really? Look, I got a theory. All right? Everybody out there that has, millions of dollars and stuff like that, and God bless you. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for you. When you start thinking that you're not black, one day you're going to have a wake-up call. All right? And Stephen A. going to have his wake-up call soon. He's going to have his wake-up call soon. Because sooner or later, they're going to find somebody that's going to replace him at ESPN. Why you think he's on YouTube right now? And no disrespect to Stephen A. I used to rock with him when he first came out. Stephen A. is he do his basketball thing. But when you start talking on different topics and you're acting like you're talking for the black community, nah, bro. No, we don't care what they think. We don't care what they think. Why? They don't get up in the morning worrying about what we think about them. Anyway, that's all I gotta say on it. It's nothing really surprising. I'm not surprised by it. That's why I didn't even make a video about it. That's Stephen A. and that's what Stephen A. does. And Willie D and them going in is just, people just get tired of it. And he's been on him for a long time, for a while. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And once again, condolences to, Ron Goldman, everybody that, back in the day who got murdered, and, that whole trial and everything. They got family, people out there that's still grieving them and stuff like that. So, it's still a touchy subject to this day. That's how powerful that trial was at that time. If you wasn't alive at that time, yeah, I could tell you, man. Yeah. And when he was found not guilty, it was a lot of tension. But anyway, what you guys think? Y'all probably don't even care about this anymore. But I just had to make some type of content. Anyway. Y'all stay safe out there. Stay up. Peace.